medicine receipt exams. We can all look back now and be a sign of relief. Please be good ambassadors of the college and the university wherever you find yourself. Without doubt, you are a product of grace, the grace of God, and the devoted and concerted efforts of many individuals, particularly your parents and teachers. You must always seek to honor God through selfless and quality services, and by being the model of impeccable character. As you go into the world, keep in touch with your alma mater, the College of Health Sciences, Obafemi Awolowo University, and continue to contribute your own quota to it. The more committed alumni you have, the more likely you are able to maintain a brand as a college and university. Only this past weekend, Friday and Saturday, I engaged closely with North American alumni, and they have continued over the years to demonstrate passion, resilience, and let me also challenge our parents and well-wishers here present who have come to identify with the inductees. We are glad to see you all. We congratulate you and share in your joy that you believe is full today. As we contend and struggle with teaching and research infrastructural deficiencies, prices of buildings, clinics, and laboratories, together we can make our college and this university a truly outstanding citadel of learning for medical excellence that we all desire. As I close, I sincerely acknowledge and appreciate the academic leadership and faculty of Agri College, the Deputy Provost of our Deans, the Director of IPH, heads of department, and our distinguished professors and friends. In the same vein, I want to thank our college secretary, the bursar, and their teams. I trust that together we will continue to move the college forward. Finally, I want to sincerely thank the college induction ceremonies planning committee, as well as the facilitators of our leadership seminar series which held yesterday. Dear inductees, today is a new day in your journey as you begin and embark on another phase of your journey, of your career journey. May the good Lord go ahead of you, perfect all that concerns you, and make your journey smooth, fruitful, and prosperous. May you live long to bring glory to His name and joy to the hearts of all of us that cherish you. Congratulations again, and God bless.
Thank you very much for that inspiring speech. We can do better. Even the more we learn, we can do better. What we are seeing today, people have gone and seen what we have today. We will have been clapping till evening. So the program deserves a more round of applause. While we are with the leadership of the hospital to join us on the program, I'd like to invite the BBC Academy, who is representing the Vice Chancellor, to the Vice Chancellor's address.
On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ile-Ife, all the members of family. For all that they have been doing for the university, especially in healthcare. We don't pray for casualties. Anytime it happens, and anytime we call on the provost or anybody from the College of Sciences or from the university, our practical left at the head inductees of today, congratulations. I know most of you, and I know your parents are here. Please, can you please recognize all of them? Time will not permit me to recognize everybody. I would like to first of all appreciate the presence of the immediate past pro vice chancellor of the University of West of England, Bristol, in our midst, that's Professor Architect Obafemi. You're welcome, sir. Thanks for all that you have been doing for the Faculty of Indian, for the university, and I'm now handing over to the College of Health Sciences Provost. You know, there's somebody here, the identity, but the identity has an hospital in Nigeria. So, if you can do more than that, so that is the kind of all the way from Bristol. I'm having the recognize that people from Lighthouse are here with me. We appreciate you. My own sister too is there, and with her husband, they are the proud parents of the best graduating students in the faculty. Justice and Professor Mrs. Okay, stand up for the I know Dr. Mrs. Oyedapotu is there. I can see her. Okay, then Mrs. Boko. Where is she? That's the best sister. So I use them as the point of contact to appreciate all their parents and to congratulate all the well-wishers that are here. So this we're having another meeting. Yesterday we had an ARPC meeting. Today, that one was for academic staff. Today we are doing promotion meeting for non-teaching staff. And this is the chairman. So that was why he here. Though he's there with us in the spirit, he sent his congratulatory message to all the inductees and to everybody that is here. I would like to congratulate Faculty of Net History. It's like this week is a week of celebration for that faculty, because yesterday the faculty produced 2 professors. So please let me skip all these long protocols. I will recognize people on the high table. Thank you very much. So I now read the basic speech. On behalf of the management, staff and students of Obafemi Awolowo University, I heartily rejoice with you and congratulate our dental and medical inductees, their proud parents and teachers on this auspicious opening and induction to the required profession of dentistry and medicine. The university is proud of this moment and we give gratitude to God. I welcome you all, parents and family members, medical health, members of the press, well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen from all walks of life to this standard of learning, Obafemi Awolowo University. I would also like to specially welcome the representative of the Registrar and CEO Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Fatima Yari, who is there represented by Dr. Tijani Mandaka. You are welcome, sir. Indeed, the journey through OAU has been long, tortuous, and full of uncertainties. We are happy that we are having this celebration today. It ought to have happened maybe in the January, but God knows best. And God's time is the best. So this is God's time that is the best for you in your team of today. I also like to appreciate any time OAU branch for allowing us to conduct exams for the candidates that we are doing induction for today. Thank you very much. We thank the Almighty God for seeing you through. Dear inductees, we are taking your professional hope at a crucial time in our nation's history. Vital sectors of our nation, including the economy, health, education, and the like, are experiencing a downturn. Ironically, this period also carries with it great hope, possibilities, and opportunities that will be harnessed by those who are prepared and resilient. There is hope for a better future for our country, Nigeria, that I want you to focus on at this time as you become licensed doctors. You are the picture of the tomorrow we seek, and the vision that the founding fathers of our university and our medical school envisaged. Young people who uphold their professional hopes, commitment, and purpose, and pursue a life of excellence and impact. I challenge you to see your professional calling not as an opportunity for personal aggrandizement, but as a core duty in the service of God and mankind. Our world needs you. You know that. Our nation yearns for your service, you know, so we don't want to be jeopardizing. We want you to stay with us. Our university awaits your local contributions. Your families look up to you from today, and you also have a responsibility to yourself and your colleagues. Alumni have continued to make us proud, not only by their professional conduct and accomplishments globally, but also in their consistent support to the university and our College of Health Sciences. You have also been beneficiaries of the support given by spirits of selflessness and noble deed. I enjoin you to join these progressively minded alumni to contribute to your quota to the sustenance and advancement of your alma mater. As the Vice Chancellor of our great university, I want to assure you of my total commitment and consecration to the duty of creating a conducive learning and academic environment where I want to passionately call on you and all alumni and parents to continue to join hands with our college and university as we confront these challenges and face the future with great hope and expectation of a brighter tomorrow. Let me also appreciate the Secretariat in College of Health Sciences, led by Mrs. Herrero. Thank you very much, Madam, and your team, the faculty, everybody, because it's not only about lecturing. They are there to process all the papers. We appreciate you, ma'am, and your team. Again, as there in your teams, I heartily congratulate you on your achievements and pray that the grace of God will accompany you always in your professional calling and life journey. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much for that beautiful speech. Shall we all rise to appreciate the Vice Chancellor for giving us this wonderful speech on today's edition? Let's remain standing and keep clapping. Keep Vice Chancellor. We appreciate you. Please quietly sit down. We should minimize movement in the distracts our graduates concentrating to the lectures. Thank you very much. Next is the address by the Registrar of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Fatima Kiari. This happens to be this important. But because of other engagements, she couldn't be here with you, and she asked me to conduct this induction ceremony on her behalf. Surgeon or neurologist, cardiothoracic surgeon or cardiologist, you want to be an endocrinologist, you want to be gastroenterologist, urologist, ophthalmologist, endocrinologist, obstetric and gynecologist, pediatrician, for dentistry if you want to be a restorative dentist, oral maxillofacial surgeon, oral pathologist, oral maxillofacial radiologist, any of the specialty of your choice. Once you're specialized, you must register that specialty with the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria before you practice as a specialist. Do you know why you need to register? Because if you are practicing without being registered with the council, you are what? You are committing an offense. And if something happens and you are brought before the disciplinary organs of the council, you will regret that. Because that's why the panelists will just hang you there. They won't even move. Just without registered and practicing as a specialist, you are gone. And again, in whatever you do, you must make sure that you renew your license at the end of every year, before 31st of December. Most of the doctors, they wait until 31st, 11:30 p.m. You want to renew your license, and they will start complaining. MBC portal is epileptic. No, our portal is not epileptic. Because you wait. Why can't you register now? You are waiting 31st of December
11:30 p.m., you have 30 minutes. 1st January, and you want to register. And most doctors register from maybe 27th of December. Most doctors. So, whatever you do, make sure that you do a license before that time. Or else, if you are practicing without annual practicing license, and then something happens, well, you know what will happen when you are brought to the disciplinary organs. Now, this registration I've mentioned, the provisional registration certificate, the full registration certificate, and the additional qualification registration, you can do all those registrations at what? At the respective portals. So, do not lend yourself to any scam by paying money to someone who claims to be helping you in the council. You can do that at the comfort of yourself, and you can pay that directly on the portal. If you find difficulties, send an email to the official MDC email address and seek guidance. May I also remind you notice that medical profession is the most highly regulated profession worldwide, right from education, registration, and then practice. Therefore, the profession is under close watch by colleagues, members of the public, and the regulatory agencies. Therefore, any report of infamous conduct against a doctor in a professional regard will be duly investigated. For MDCN, there are two disciplinary organs, the Medical and Dental Practitioner Investigation Panel and Medical and Dental Practitioner Disciplinary Tribunal. Now, the Medical and Dental Practitioner Investigation Panel is saddled with what? With carrying out investigation, preliminary investigation for alleged professional misconduct. That is why the council doesn't allow other people from outside to join the panel, because it's just an allegation. So once there is a prima facie evidence established against a doctor, or there is a case established against a doctor, that matter will now be transmitted to the Medical and Dental Practitioner Disciplinary Tribunal. If there is no case established against a doctor, that doctor will be discharged and acquitted there and then. Now, the Medical and Dental Practitioner Disciplinary Tribunal has the status of High Court. For both for the panel and the tribunal, the doctor will be given a fair hearing. So this tribunal has the status of High Court and can order a range of sanctions. The tribunal can arrest doctors' name from the register completely, especially for grave offenses or gross professional misconduct. So you have to be careful in whatever you do. Make sure that you are doing the right thing and you are documenting whatever you do. Very soon, you will have a change of name where people will be calling you doctors, a title that carries great responsibility. Therefore, I cannot overemphasize the importance of holding the ethics of medical profession and the expected conduct of doctors. Erring and defaulting doctors will be what? Subjected to disciplinary measures. May I use this opportunity to pray for you that none of you should face any of the disciplinary organs of the council throughout your practice, throughout your career as medical practitioners. Because it's not a good experience. Even the senior doctors find it very difficult. It's not a good experience at all. So please, I pray that you should not face any of these disciplinary organs. Now, the practice of medicine is a calling that requires complete dedication, and the duty of care towards patients is paramount. Therefore, do your job, and the council will protect you and stand up for you. The oath you take today is a solemn promise to yourself, to your patients, and to the society. Therefore, I urge you to uphold it with great utmost integrity. Finally, I would like to encourage you to continue to seek knowledge, remain curious, and stay updated with the latest advancement. Your education does not end here. It is a lifelong pursuit. I also want to encourage you to acquaint yourself with the codes of medical ethics and other regulatory policies of the council. Thank you very much and remain blessed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Jani. We can do better, please. This is one of the most important speech where the graduates will understood the message. Registration process has been seamless in recent time on the MBCA portal. So there is no excuse to wait till the last minute to renew your license. And if you are practicing without license, you are on your own. Thank you. While we are having the MBCN speech by Dr. Mandaka,
Professor Mrs. M, Professor of Law, and I can see the headgear. That headgear is speaking law. We also have our own Professor Joao, Department of Medical Health, and the like. Professor Mrs. Joao, Department of Medical Health, the College of Health Sciences. Congratulations. We are always very glad when our own children also do well. I'm told we also have Professor Oke, and the barrister, Professor Oke, the barrister, Professor Oke, and justice. Okay, thank you, sir. Justice. Okay, thank you, sir. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. Dr. Oyedapo, barrister. Dr. Oyedapo, barrister. Okay. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations, barrister Oyedapo. Where is the mommy Oyedapo? She's coming. She's still doing her hair tie. Maybe image makers are still working on that. And then our own mommy Boko, where is the congratulations, ma'am. I'm also told we have with us today Professor Ademuleya of Fine Arts, who is a friend of the celebrant. Thank you for coming, sir. Professor Chiboye, also of Fine Arts. Looks like he's an innovation of Fine Arts today. Professor I.C. Orthopedics Surgery. Registrar. Principal Officer of the National Presiding this event, and the Vice Dean of Clinical Sciences, Dr. Deputy, thank you. So thank you for allowing me to do those recognitions. Congratulations to all our members of staff.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for making my work easy, sir. Thank you. We also have the #1 dentist in Osun State, person of Dr. Ada Jokama. We also have the #1 doctor in the state, ably represented by Dr. Olumide Adeniyi. I also want to use this medium to recognize a past chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association in Ondo State, an ophthalmologist par excellence. Great institution. Thank you very much. So having done that, we'll be going to
sorry to Professor Owolarafe, I think I saw him, head of CTLW. Thank you, sir. Please, I want to announce the exit of the Vice Chancellor now represented by the GBC Acad. GBC Acad will soon has to be at another event right now. They are hosting Her Excellency, the wife of the former governor campus. So we thank you, Mark, for gracing this event.
Can we rise? Please, let us be on our feet.
So please, let's have a seat. I'm also told Professor Emo Tolimiro, microbiology.
dental graduates to be provost by the Dean, Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Temitope Eson. We can do better, please. There are lots of people in the back. Thank you.
Vice Chancellor in absentia. The Vice Chancellor in absentia. The Registrar, Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, the Provost, College of Health Sciences, permitted to stand on the already established protocol. So I want to call on the dental inductees, and please, when I call your name, please stand. 1. Adenuga Olaoluwa. Ajenifuja Aisha Olufisha. Dowolinu Jimmy Ranjani. Glory Efiodele. Shobayo Nawa Olatunji Lukman Olaji. Dada Emmanuel Olaoluwa. Damola Timilola Adeola. Ogunde Oluwa Timilola. Oduawu Iyaloduwa. Oke Ramat Adeope. Olóògùn Tóyè Samuel Ọlákúnlé. Olúwayẹmí Tìmílolúwa Victoria. Oyèdàpọ̀ Vivian Esther. Àfúyẹ́ Olúwabùkọ́lá
Ifeanyi Uche Solomon. Abiodun Oloruntoba. Ọ̀rẹ́ Olúwaṣẹ́gun Ìfíṣẹ́. And Torimiro Afolarin.
It is a pleasure to present to you this listed 18 dental inductees and 4 medical inductees for the administration and abomination of posts. Very special.
cross and enter, or if you want to remain with the general public and continue with your life without burden of being a doctor. So are you ready to join us in the profession? Yes, sir. Because if you are not ready, the time to back out is now. If you are ready, can you put your right hand up and repeat after me? For medical graduates, when I say medical, say medical. For dental, say dental. I will call them at the same time. Do you understand? Yes. All right. So we'll start with the decision pledge, declaration, affirmation, and then 3 traditional vows. As a member of the medical and dental profession, I solemnly pledge to share my life in the service of humanity, the health and well-being of my patient, my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease, or disability. Creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, understanding, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided to me even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. In accordance with medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble tradition of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge, the benefit of the patient, and the advancement of the healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care with high standards. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, upon my own. To help me God. If I say I, doctor, you now mention your name because you are now doctor. And that I will faithfully obey the rules and regulations
affirm the oath that you have just taken. You say, if I say this, I, you say I and mention your name, and you should repeat after me. You repeat after me. I. You have to mention your name. I say I, you know, I mention your name. I do hereby Lord, they have just taken. So help me God. Congratulations. The next, the 3 traditional vows. You know, anybody who has helped you in life, that person should be commended. So the first vow goes to the federal government of Nigeria and the university community through the vice chancellor, who provided conducive atmosphere for you to complete your studies successfully. May I respectfully and kindly request the Provost, Professor Obafemi Awolowo, to stand and receive this vow on behalf of the federal government and the university community through the Vice Chancellor. So after the count of 3, you bow. You say you're not community, so you know how to bow very well. I know. 1, 2, 3. You can take your seat. The next bow goes to your teachers. You know what they have done to you, right from pre-clinicals to clinicals. Lecture 1, especially the clinicals. Mention 20 complications when they ask you tomorrow, and not mention 5. You'll be asked, some of them will be angry, as if they are wasting their time. They have done a lot for you. That is why when I was presenting, I said you must respect them anywhere you see your lecturers, your teachers, anywhere, whether professional or social gathering, you must respect them. I don't know whether they are here, but I may still ask the provost to still stand and receive this bow on their behalf. Mr. Provost, sir. So after the count of 3, bow very well to your teachers. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. The last but not the least, your parents and guardians. I don't know, for people that know that grew up in the village, we can tell lies, they will agree, but some of you might, who your teachers are, your parents are professors, you may not tell them lies. But sometimes, even them, you tell them lies and they agree, they will give you what you want. They know you are lying, but just to make you comfortable and face your studies. I don't know if you said that you wanted money to buy cadaver. So they have done a lot of all the support they have given you, spiritual support, all the support, financial support, they have given you all that. So they deserve this commendation. But you know where your parents are? You can turn where they are and give them this bow. So after the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Simeon Babere Absentia, the Provost and other people, officers of the university, parents and guardians, well-wishers. Sir, may I present to you the newest medical doctors in the town. Once again, congratulations, companies. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. The MPC represented by designing Mandaka for the administration and affirmation of oaths. I have the permission of the provost to recognize the presence of the leadership of the hospital. Leadership of the hospital will be represented by the Deputy CMAD, Professor Ile-Ife. And I will be inviting him forward to give the hospital's goodwill message to our new doctors.
I want to seek the indulgence of the provost and our professors, my teachers and parents that are present, and inductees, and all well-wishers to please continue on the existing protocol. The CMD is unavoidably absent because he has to attend to some matters of great importance that will benefit the larger community as we raise eminent teachers and consultants to continue to administer healthcare in our country. So he sends his apologies and also identifies with this esteemed gathering. And we know that there is great hope for our country that whatever happens, we shall have the best of healthcare because the younger ones will explore, as they become distinctive in their practice also. Now there are things that we want to tell our young doctors as they get inducted into the profession today. I know that the rave of the moment is everyone looking outside to get the best. Right? I do know that as Nigerians travel outside, sometimes, or most times, is the pressure of personal preferences. And how do I mean the best of life for myself and for my family? So many of the times people do not think about how does this add up for every one of us so that it will become a better society. And sometimes in going out, we forget the fact that there is a country where we got a passport and where, we are wanted all the time and no result. There are lessons to learn every day on the international scene. The fact that equations can change at any time. And that when equations change, many factors that are taken for granted, somebody simply rewrites them, and he has veto power, he has presidential power, and he can turn the tides against people that were not primary citizens of this country. Now, any grass is as green as you nurture it, as you water it, as you pay attention to it. Even if you have the best flowers, and you do not tend the flowers, you do not give them a shape, an orientation, a configuration, the flowers will become bushes, forests, and snakes, and even cobras, or pythons will find a place to steal them. Nigeria is as you and I choose to be committed to this country. There's no country that can be great by the contribution of outsiders. Outsiders will continue to explore. I think we to use the word in quote now, the foolishness of citizens who give up on their own nations. So when I'm not saying you should not join the trend, or the trending, the rave of the moment, travel out, always remember that old is old. Let's speak well about our country, let's add value to to our country. Don't let it be a graveyard. And when we expire in the Western world, then we go back to our villages, finding a place to rest. That, in my own opinion, will not be the way the honorable citizen should have lived. Let me also say that medicine was not like I was raised in the medical school, where I must do, as the books say, as my teachers say, and not check up contemporary stuff, which is now available to everyone on the internet. Now, when we refuse to think very seriously about medical legal issues, all right, the vulture remains a patient bed. And there are people that practice a profession of trying to look at things in fairness, justice, and equity. Trying to serve the best interest of everybody. They then check things out on what should a professional have done in a particular case. So it then behoves you to make sure that as you do anything, whatever jurisdiction, know what is expected of you to have done for a patient. Traditions here do not hold in the UK or Canada or the United States. You may need to look at the physician's oath very well and understand the evolution of the physician's oath. It is no longer the, hold one, but in the course of 5 or 6 times, it has changed from a curse, all right, to like a stalemate between the patient and the clinician, sometimes also becoming, something more favoring the patient. But now, everybody is giving great privileges, and yet not forgetting to esteem our teachers. As I give you that, I want to appreciate all the parents that have come in this very long journey, particularly when you think about the fact that anybody can declare a strike in Nigeria for any reason, and you have helped us to go through. The time to pray about our exam, because every exam in the medical school is a challenge of intelligence, excellence, and grit. It's not enough to be intelligent. When you come in here, you must be resilient to see the case through. So thank you, parents. Now let me stress again something that we can relate with. As management, we try our best as much as possible to put the hospital on the best frame accessible to us, so that you do not need to know anyone when you come in here. Numbers of members of the management have been available. We've come at different times to make every category of staff to do what they are assigned to do. We will continue to plead with everyone that whichever way in which or area we think that we still need to do something, please don't keep quiet. All right? And please don't stay in a remote location, complaining, murmuring, or criticizing. Whatever bit you can do right in your space, please. As I round up, I want to tell our provost and the rest of the staff of health sciences, particularly our teachers, professors, that management will continue to support the medical school as much as possible and take us to heights unprecedented. We celebrate with every one of us and we wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the good message. We would like to recognize the presence of the Chief Imam of Obafemi Awolowo Teaching Hospital Complex, the President of Dr. Secretary. The doctor has been validated by the MBCN registrar, so you can call yourself doctors and you can go to work. But you have membership responsibility. You belong to some groups of organizations who are there to protect your interests. We have the Nigerian Dental Association, while for the medical counterparts, you have the membership, which shall be welcoming you to the dental profession. And followed by her, dental profession. And followed by her, we shall be we shall be listening to Dr. Obafemi Awolowo, who is also representing the NMA chairman, to also welcome you to the medical profession. And in the same line, we shall do the presentation to the president dental students here. Thank you. Yes, now, Dr. John, you have the floor.
Permit me to stand on existing protocol. I bring you warm greetings on behalf of the Nigerian Dental Association Osun State Chapter. It is with great pleasure and profound joy that I stand before you on this memorable occasion to celebrate the induction ceremony of the 2024 graduating dental and medical class of the College of the Health Sciences, Obafemi Awolowo University. I also bring greetings from the National President, Nigerian Dental Association, Dr. Ile-Ife. Today is a day of joy, triumph, and transition. To our dear inductees, congratulations. You have weathered the storm, embraced the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. Great! Your journey through dental school was no small feat, and it is a testament to your resilience, brilliance, and determination. Permit me to commend the leadership of this great institution for their unwavering commitment to academic excellence. To the proud parents and guardians, I salute your patience, your sacrifices, your steadfast support. You have been their strength behind the scenes, and today is a celebration of your labor of love. To our newest colleagues, welcome to the noble and ever-evolving profession of dentistry. You are no longer just students of dental surgery. You are now part of a larger community of professionals dedicated to preserving and restoring smiles, relieving pain, and upholding the integrity of healthcare in Nigeria and beyond. As you step into this new phase, remember that graduation is not the end, but the beginning of a lifelong journey of love and of service. Dentistry is an art grounded in science, and our patients deserve the best of both. I urge you to strive to be skillful, ethical, compassionate, adaptable. Continue to seek knowledge and growth through postgraduate training, mentorship, and active participation in professional associations. So on behalf of the Nigerian Dental Association, Osun State Chapter, I welcome you warmly into our fold. We are a vibrant, supportive community of professionals, and we are proud to add your names to our ever-growing list. Your voice, your vision, and your values are needed as we build a stronger dental profession in Nigeria. We thank you once again. Your love and encouragement have brought them this far, and your continued support will carry them through the challenges and the triumphs ahead. I would like to especially appreciate the Induction Ceremony Committee, ably led by Professor K.A. Kola. Order your steps and crown your efforts with success. Congratulations once again to the graduating class of 2024.
Thank you very much, Dr. Obama, for that abridged version of the chairman welcome address. I would like to invite Dr. Adini Yogi, who shall be making the welcome address of the chairman of the Nigerian Dental Association of Osun State Branch. And simultaneously, they shall be presenting the plaque and the check to the best graduating student. Thank you.
On behalf of the chairman of the Osun State Branch of the Nigerian skills and knowledge into this awesome group of young people. We are very confident that the future of the medical profession in Nigeria will be great as you join us in this business. While this induction ceremony is marking a transition from one level to another, but we are still on the same journey of caring for the man, the whole man, spiritual and body. And it's generally a time to celebrate. It's also a time for sober reflection as now you have a higher responsibility. You know, before now you could do certain things, but now you are called to higher responsibility and higher accountability. So we expect that you carry this title with privilege and honor and grace, and to be a worthy ambassador of the institution and also of the association. We at the Nigerian Medical Association, we are happy to receive you into the fold. We are here to see to your welfare, to provide you with all the necessary support that you need to flourish in the profession. We are also here to ensure that your rights and privileges are not trampled upon, while not failing to call you to order when necessary. And as part of our tradition of acknowledging consistency, hard work, dedication to excellence, we would like to present a prize award, a token cash gift to the overall best graduating students. Let's put our hands as I invite Dr.
The parents may wish to Alumni Association. And to welcome you to this great association, I have here my teacher, a mother, a sister, Professor Kolawole, who shall be doing that. Welcome to OE University Alumni Association. Thank you.
Good afternoon, distinguished members of the IT. Professor Oladale, Chair of the College of Health Sciences Alumni Relations Committee, who is unavoidably absent at today's program. It brings me joy to bring greetings from her and to welcome our colleagues to the College of Health Sciences Alumni Association. You are now alumni of our great college. I can see you are all beautifully decorated in our ties and scarves. Although I can see that some of you are prematurely put on the lapel pin, so please kindly remove them because you are this year to be formally welcome to the group. Thank you very much. Well, you wonder why do we make so much fuss about being part of this body? You now have the privilege to mingle with the cream de la cream of senior colleagues who have graduated from this great institution and who have gone ahead to distinguish themselves in various walks of life. You know, we say that Obafemi Awolowo University is for learning and culture. So we find that so many of our alumni have gone out and they have distinguished themselves both in academia, in clinical practice, name it. In academia and general practice, we have the likes of Professor Inka Olutoye. In the US, we have various alumni who have been vice chancellors. The immediate past vice chancellor of this university is one of us. Professor Adeshegun Fatusi was the vice chancellor of the Unimed of those states. And even in politics, we are not left behind. We have the former governor of those states, Obafemi Awolowo, is an alumnus of our college. The Senator is also an alumnus of this college. The Dr. Wale Okediro, and many others like that. Even in culture, the sitting monarch of Obodo, the Osemawe of Obodo, Akira Ejo, is also a proud alumnus of this college. So it's a privilege to welcome you to this club of great elites as you graduate today. You are all welcome. No man is an island, so we encourage you to come together and join this school. They say if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go as a group, you work as a group. So I'd like to encourage you to, I'm sure you already have a class, so don't scroll down that page. The name of the class will probably just change to the alumnus of Obafemi Awolowo University 2024 graduating class. Please network with yourselves, encourage yourselves as you move up the ladder in life. We encourage you not to rest on your laurels. A lot of hard work and dedication and commitment has brought you to this point. And so we're waiting to celebrate greater successes in life as we congratulate you today. Congratulate your grandparents, especially again. Your midnight calls that you want in prayers. It's now real today, and thank God for answered prayers. I would like to encourage you as you network with yourself, as you mingle with yourself, not to forget your alma mater. Like I told you yesterday, most of the furnishing we have in this school was done by alumni. You can see on the seats where you are seated that it's labeled, it's a class book that did that. So we encourage you not to forget the college. We encourage you to give back. Make Obafemi Awolowo University venue for your alumni reunions. You can start from next year, whenever you want to get together. Remember where you are. Come back to reenact the beautiful memories you have of this great institution. A lot has been done by, like the provost has said, by the alumni of this university to make sure that the college is fully accredited today. And our ranking can only get better if you contribute to your own tools. So we charge you to remember us and always remember to give back to commemorate your reunions and your anniversaries. Once again, I want to congratulate you and charge you that you should go out and do us proud. May your heart shine brighter and brighter. Amen. Please, can you rise to your feet? Have your level pins in your hands. Have your level pins in your hands. The great graduating students can step forward again. So we're going to start networking today as we are going to help one another to put on the label because by accepting everyone's eventually. So please help one another as we put on the label. Now, full members of the College of Health Sciences Alumni Association.
Do I need to leave? All right. Hey, why? Sorry. Thank you. AY. Yeah, Grace. That's it.
Before we start, I would like to appreciate the college band for giving us those wonderful music. And I know you can give us the better one for this particular moment. It's a memorable moment. Thank you very much. You can stand, dance. Parents, guardians, child, please.
Yeah.
seats. Because from this, the program is still ongoing. There can be important parts of the program we are not done. So please, let us dance at our various seats. Please, we still have time to.
Hello, please. Doctors, new doctors, please take your seat. Wherever you are still under us here. And what the rules there is to obey simple instructions. And parents, we realize that it's a wonderful day, joyous occasion, but this is a medical profession. Thank you very much. So we'll continue with danceable music. But please, now doctors, please you stay in your place and dance very well and enjoy. Parents, you can stand in your seat and also dance and enjoy. Thank you.
The college band are also students in the College of Health Sciences. You almost mistake them for students in the Department of Music. That shows the versatility of the College of Health Sciences. We are all rounders. Can we give a round of applause? We have students who are students of dentistry, medicine, nursing, medical rehabilitation, human nutrition, and dietetics, all in the college band. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, college band. Our inductees, please, one quick reminder. You have the oath forms. Each of you should have 2. Right? So one, make sure you append your signature and your name to the 2 before the end of today's event. After the event, we bring it to my office on campus. I've been trying to look for a way around that for you. Maybe, since you are not many, I may just collect it from you from here. No, but I won't do that, so that you also have to go through the ritual, like all those preceding, so you remember that your last visit to the provost office was to bring your... But don't worry, we'll work something around it. If possible, I may create one office here where I will sign it and then collect it so that we can send it to council. Year after year, I keep seeing inductees or our colleagues now who forget to return their own form. Please, if you forget it, you have to take it to Abuja by yourself. And you will go by road. You have to go physically by road. If you don't return it to me today, I will make sure you go to Abuja by road yourself. Okay? So don't forget, don't get carried away by the celebrations and your oath form is the only evidence that you've been inducted into the medical and dental profession. If you don't submit it, then you have wasted all the how many years did you spend at school? So don't forget to return it to me immediately after the event. Yes, okay. Registrar just reminded me now something very important. He said that you should make it your prayer that once you hand it over today, that you will never cite it again in your life. Because if you cite it, that means you are being investigated or you are being recalled or you are being disciplined. If they ever bring out that form from your file again, never, it is always negative consequence. So pray that this will be the last time you will cite your own form. So, thank you very much for noting that. We will do something very quickly now. Yes, you have affirmed your oath verbally. You will now do the faith aspect of it. You will see to my left here, there is a small table in front here that has the emblems of our faith. For the Christian, there is the Holy Bible there. For the Muslim, there is the Quran. And then I think there's another book that's going on. And then there's a cutlass. There's a cutlass there for traditional, those who have traditional faith, traditional religion. So, you will find out one by one, just in this order in which you are seated, those in the front row first. When it's time, I will let you know. You will touch the instrument of your faith. Then, medical leaders will be here to congratulate you and receive you into the professions, and then you go back through this aisle to your seats. Please, let's be as orderly and prompt as possible. Parents and photographers, please, I'm pleading, don't impede the flow once we start. Don't come near them at all, don't shake hands with them, don't hug them, don't embrace them. Just wave to them from where you are seated. Please. And then let me also use this opportunity to inform, request all our guests today, parents and those who have come from outside to grace this occasion. Please don't leave until after the procession. It's always tempting when we begin the vote of thanks that we want to go out and then go and set out the reception. Please, this is a solemn event. Don't leave your seats. Please remain seated until the event has concluded. And the last thing will be the procession, the reverse order. So please bear with us in the next 30 minutes or so. We should be through with everything we have to do here today. So while that is going on, the band can give us very solid music, no noise, just solid music in the background. And I would like to invite our elders, for those seated there, please let us step back. Can we move these things completely out of the way? The cameras, everything, so that nobody. So please help me move them out of the way, move them close to, so that nobody bumps into them. Please let's step back. As many of us.
Look at me here. Look at me here. Tell me. All right, good. You're doing fine. Are you taking them?
the provost of the College of Health Sciences, the principal officers of the university, the registrar of the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, the Dean Faculty of Dentistry, all dignitaries present, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Dearest IB class, I am honored and delighted to deliver this speech on behalf of the class. As I write this message, I am flooded with memories of our incredible journey as a class. It feels surreal that our time here has come to an end. As we reflect on these years, I realize that this journey has been one of the most rewarding experiences of our lives. Let's reminisce a bit, shall we? From our first days on the Obafemi Awolowo University campus as dental students, we knew the road ahead would not be easy. The long hours of studying, the hustle and bustle of attending lectures and lecture theatres far apart in 100 level, the horrid stench of the cadaver lab in 200 and 300 level, the rigor of pathology and all the rats we conducted experiments on while learning pharmacology. May their gentle souls rest in peace. Finally, we got to the almighty dental floor. For the first time, we were apart from our medical colleagues and we were together. This felt strange but exciting. We began our dental journey, which seemed like a myth. The hours we dedicated to lectures and practical sessions, the scar we carry from working with hot waxes and hot instruments in the prosthodontic lab, the fear of digging a well in the phantom head lab, the multitude of planned and unplanned in-course exams we wrote every other week, and lest I forget, the financial implication of the course we had chosen to study. When we got to the clinics, we did numerous clappings in the pedodontic clinic, the wire bending in orthodontics, to the erythema multiformis of oral medicine. In the final year, we ventured into scaling and polishing, the restorative procedures, the surgery drills, the difficult extractions, the struggle of finding complete denture patients, the fear of not meeting our requirements, all while attending lectures, writing numerous exams, and working on our final thesis. Let's not forget the rigorous search for exam patients. I'm sure we are recognized at various hostels and at Sabo. To the pain we felt when our final exams were postponed indefinitely as a result of a strike when we only had 3 days left to the end of our academic session. And the relief we felt when it was finally over. It has been a roller coaster of emotions and events. Yet, through every obstacle, there was one constant: each other. We have been a support system, a community, and a family. We cried, we struggled, we laughed, and we succeeded together. Every challenge we faced only brought us closer, and it is in these moments that we build lasting friendships and professional bonds that will stay with us long after graduation. As we part ways today, let's remember these bonds and the relationships we've forged. Let's keep the line of communication open and never forget each other and our alma mater. Thank you for your patience and collaboration. Over the years, we've learned to be resilient, compassionate, and work together as a team. As your class representative and valedictorian, it has been an honor to represent such a dedicated, passionate, and diverse group of individuals. This wasn't always easy, but your trust and support empowered me to carry out these duties to the best of my ability. Our time here wasn't just about learning the art and science of dentistry. It was about shaping who we are as individuals. We've learned to be better professionals, colleagues, and human beings. We've gained not only technical skills, but also the ability to communicate, empathize, and understand the needs of others. Skills that will serve us well as we step into the world and begin our profession. To our teachers and professors, we deeply appreciate your tireless dedication to our education. To our wonderful and amazing parents and guardians, thank you so much for all you do for us. The emotional, financial, and spiritual support through this journey has been immense. Dearest class dearest class IB, let's rise to our feet to appreciate our parents and lecturers the pedodontic way. They are doing well. And another one for the time being. Looking ahead, I do not doubt that we will achieve great things. We have already proven our dedication, intelligence, and resilience. The future is bright, and I can't wait to see all the wonderful ways we will make our mark in the dental profession and beyond. See you all at the top.
Thank you very much, Dr. Obafemi, for that wonderful speech. Thank you. Yes, we are getting to the end of the program. The provost would like to implore everyone to be seated till the end of this program. We all started together, and let's end this program together. Thank you very much. So the next of the program order is a vote of thanks and announcements to be taken by the college secretary, Mrs. T. Herrero.
Thank you. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. On behalf of the Provost, College of Health Sciences, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude. Firstly, to the Almighty God, who has made today a reality. To our distinguished guests, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Simeon Bamire, who was ably represented by the DVC admin, Professor M.O. Babalola, who left us not too long ago. All the principal officers in Ascension, we acknowledge you. The CMD OAUTHC, Professor John Okedi, represented here by the CIMA, Professor Komolafe. We also, in Ascension, acknowledge the presence of our Director IPH, Professor Esima, the Registrar and the Chief Executive Officer, Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, Dr. Fatima Kiari, ably represented by Dr. Tijani Manga. and other professional associations represented here. We are honored to have your presence here with us, and we are grateful for the words of wisdom and encouragement you shared with our new doctors today. To our esteemed college and faculty members, we appreciate your tireless effort in guiding and mentoring the doctors, the new doctors of today. Your dedication to their growth and development is appreciated. To our honored new doctors, their parents, and well-wishers, we say congratulations once again on this significant milestone. We celebrate your achievements and wish you the very best in your future endeavors. To the organizing committee, ably led by our one and only Professor Kike Kolawole, we thank you for your hard work and attention to detail. Your efforts are not gone unnoticed. And to everyone who has supported in one way or another, we are grateful for your presence and encouragement. Thank you all once again. We wish you all journey mercies and God's blessings, even as you go from here. The Lord bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the vote of thanks. I would like to invite the Provost of the College of Health Sciences, Professor Valedictorian, to conduct the final bow.
Thank you very much, Dr. Akini. Let me once more, as we come to the concluding part of today's event, implore us to please remain seated as we take the final bows. Solemn part of the event. So please let us exercise to patience. It will soon be over. Let me also remind doctors and new colleagues, I will be after the event, I will allow you like 10, 15, 20 minutes. I will be in the classroom downstairs, the one beside the library. So collect your code forms and bring it to me there so that I can print this in here. I can sign it so that you don't need to come to the and then so I think those are the closing announcements. But before we take the final vows, I must recognize Auntie and Yabike. Auntie is the proprietress of Sunshine Nursery Primary School. I don't think there's any reduction or graduation that she does not have children there who have passed through that school. Congratulations, man. You have 3 today. 3 of your children are there. If I can guess, I think it must be who are they, your Sunshine children there. Ramat must be there, or is it okay, congratulations. I think I can figure is the Sunshine girls. All the Sunshine girls. Congratulations, Auntie. And then Kabezi and Bademo, so that you can also recognize her. Kabezi, thank you for always being part of our activities in the college and the university. Congratulations. Let me also recognize all our other guests who have come from far and near today. You are all recognized and warmly welcome. And I now ask the deputies, well, they are no longer the deputies now, they are colleagues. And the colleagues, please, can you rise for the final bows? So, while the registrar was taking the initial bows, it was very mild. I will not be mild because you have to pay back with the bow. If you don't bow very well, I will keep you there. So my oath will be for 5 minutes, so we have to bow like that. congratulate. You know why? At least one for the university and Nigeria. Your education was free, so you had free education, so you will pay for it. You will pay with God. Your education was completely free. Parents, did you pay for this children's education? Otherwise, I will refer you to Obafemi University and Bangkok University so that you know what it means to send children through medical school. So congratulations on your free education. So you owe Nigeria a lot. No single one of you must japa. Because Nigeria trained you. You must stay with us here to serve Nigeria. Is that agreed? Okay, don't worry, I will sign your forms when you are ready to go. Congratulations. So the first bow will be to the university, OAU, that trained you, nurtured you, and made you into the perfect gentlemen and ladies that we have standing before us today. So at the count of 2, we will bow properly. Dr. Oshobani, I'm looking at you, we bow the last time. Properly. Okay? 1, 2. I'm not satisfied with you. Okay. I didn't say straighten up. Okay. If I'm straighten up, now let's give them a round of applause. The second bow will be to the College of Health Sciences, your teachers, both in medicine and dentistry. At the count of 2, take that bow. 1, 2. Teachers, are you satisfied? The teachers? Okay, so you can straighten up now. Let's give them a round of applause. And the final one will be to your parents who finance your free education. So, look at wherever they are staying and talk to them and say, that's my mommy will say thank you. So take that bow. 1, 2. Parents, are you satisfied? Okay, you can straighten up now. Congratulations. Congratulations. Please, take your seats.
Thank you very much, Provost of the College. Next on the program order is to take the Great Day Anthem, followed by the National Anthem. The Vice Chancellor procession will be led by the College Secretary, followed by the Academic Staff procession, and also the graduates will leave before the guests leave the hall. Please let's honor our graduates. Thank you.